What's going on, guys? I figured today that I actually wanted to make a more serious video. I haven't really done a serious video in a really long time, but this is not live. I'm just have some games in the background, some random games, so I can just kind of think out my thoughts and tell them to you guys. I have a couple important things to talk about today, and I guess we'll start with the most important thing, which would be the dislikes on the recent video, and probably this one and probably the ones in the future unless he decides to stop. Basically, it's a dislike bot. They're not real dislikes, obviously. It's just because this guy has a huge grudge with AoE, and because AoE joined my guild, he will now dislike my videos until I kick AoE, which is I'm not going to kick him because, frankly, you shouldn't hold grudges like that in the first place. And secondly, this has nothing to do with me. I don't have a problem with this guy. I don't even know who he is, really. I mean, I do know who he is now, but I didn't. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna... dislikes don't really mean much to me. I mean, the only thing that I use them for is to make sure that you guys aren't disliking my content, like genuinely disliking it, like you don't want to watch it. That's what I use it for. So the only thing it really does is make it a little difficult to know if you actually don't like something. It's easy to know that you guys do like stuff because you just like the video, and then I'm like, well, they really like that. So, you know, I'm gonna. There's not gonna be any changes to the channel. That's just gonna be something that we'll have to deal with. I hope that it stops because, frankly, it's just kind of annoying. Really, it actually probably helps the channel because of how many likes and dislikes and even views and basically attention each and every video gets. It just boosts it up in the algorithm. So, you know, basically it does actually help the channel in a way, but, you know, it's more annoying. I'd rather still do without it, you know. But, you know, content should be exactly the same, no changes there. You know, I'm going to try to talk to the guy. I don't really know why he... Like, I don't know why his grudge is so strong over the internet with someone he doesn't actually know in real life. I don't know how you can judge a person that heavily, because frankly that doesn't make much sense. But that's not my problem. Like I said, I'm not involved in that, so I'll try to see if anything can be done there, because it is just kind of a nuisance. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support on that video. I made a comment saying, like, basically, you know, we're gonna get a lot of dislikes, so if you guys want to like the videos and try to help me out and balance that out a little bit, you know, I'd appreciate that. You guys went so hard. Even in the first day, you guys went so hard. So thank you guys for that. It means a lot. I mean, that has like almost the most likes of any video on my channel. So if you really want to help me out, just keep liking the videos. You know, maybe like videos in this time more than you have in the past, just because, you know, it looks kind of shitty, but it doesn't truly matter. You know, like it if you like the video, basically. And that shows me that you guys, that's like the only way right now I can know that you guys enjoy it, between comments and a ton of people liking the videos. Like, the dislikes are just out of proportion, so it's impossible to really know if you guys dislike a video or not. But that's just kind of the spiel on that. You know, it's a little bit unfortunate. I know that a lot of other people also get dislike botted. I don't really get it. It doesn't do anything, but just, it's kind of a nuisance. I don't know, it just sucks. But, you know, I wish that wasn't a thing. I wish YouTube did a little bit more to stop that kind of stuff, but you know, that's up to YouTube, not any of us, not in our control. Now, the second thing that I'd like to kind of bring to attention is the fact that if you saw at the end of my recent Try Hard Tuesdays, I said that it's pretty much impossible for me to record any Mega Series anymore, and that is completely the truth. I'm not even getting good games. Like, that was a 21 kill game. That's not a good game in my standards. My standards used to be 20 kills for Try Hard Tuesdays, and then they very quickly raised to about 25 to 30. And then now they're back down because, frankly, it's impossible to get a good recording between the extremely try-hard 5-man parties that literally hop on right after school, or even somehow, like, in the middle of the day. I don't know where they live, but it doesn't really make a lot of sense, I guess, if they're EU, but they just hop on and they literally play in a 5-man party for the entire night. So as a solo, I know I've talked to a lot of people that used to solo and still try to, and it is impossible. You just don't win, even remotely, as much as you used to. So it's pretty much impossible for any solo player to do anything. Doesn't matter how good you are. It's just, you can't 5v1 or 3v1. It's against good players that are sweating their ass off. You cannot 3v1. You can't do it. You can get lucky, but only so much that skill can do. So it's been really hard to record that series, and I asked you guys for any accounts that you would want to lend me, like your accounts, just because I want to try recording on other people's accounts, so that I can not get targeted around the map. I think that'll probably help. So a lot of you, I opened up my DMs, and a lot of you guys hit me up or like told me that if you want more information, I can let you use my account. Just DM me, which is awesome. So thank you guys for that. I didn't really make this clear because it was just text at the end of the video, but basically what I'm looking for is full perk and kit accounts for Mega, not solo. I don't need it for solo or teams or ranked. I need it for Mega specifically and Mega only. You know, I need. I'm hoping that if you want to offer your account, I'm looking for accounts with tier 5 perks, all of them, preferably, except for like mining expertise and blazing arrows or something like that. You know, the main tier 5s and the tier 5 kit, preferably if you have knight, armor, and cannon, that would be the 3 main ones that pretty much everyone has. So if you have those, let me know, DM me, or shoot me a message just on Twitter. And that my Twitter's @CrabManJ if you don't already know that. Just shoot me a message if you want me to potentially use your account and you have max stuff. You might see it in the recording. I don't really know how I'll do that, but we'll see. I think that's just kind of what I'll have to do now until we get a YouTube rank, which is, you know, a ways off. People usually, like, dedicated Hypixel YouTubers are getting around 20K now. So, you know, we're almost at 6K, so we're getting there. I have hope, but it's going to be a rough time for me recording Mega until we get YouTube rank and we can nick, because it's just a mess at this point. So I'm sure if you've been at my game, you see how many people just constantly spam in the pregame, just alerting everyone in the game that I'm in the game, so it becomes pretty impossible to do anything. But, you know, that's what happens when you become more popular. I understand that. It's just, you know, it sucks just when that gets in the way of creating content for you guys, because it really does. I wish it wasn't the case, you know. I wish Mega was what it was like when a lot of the leaderboarders and just more casual players started playing Mega, back when everyone didn't actually care so much. Now there's this, like, new wave of super sweaty players that care way too much about the game, which it might sound a little rich coming from me, but the thing is, I just like making content, to be honest with you. I can't really help that I'm also good at the game. You know, that's just what happens when you play a lot and you've been playing for a really long time. But, you know, I wish it was like that, but we have to adapt or just not play it at all, as most Hypixel or Mega Skywars players have kind of just stopped playing Mega because of how toxic and full of tryhards. There's too many people with max kits, basically, that care way too much about winning. They'll do whatever they can. They KB abuse. They usually are in 5-man armor, 5 parties. It's, you know, as a solo, I'm talking. If you're in a 5-man, a 5v5, that's totally fair, but it's not fair to others because most people play solo or in like 2s. So in those small groups, you're basically gonna lose 95% of your games unless you're really, really try hard, which sucks because I don't really want to do that, and I don't think a lot of people want to do that. But that is what Mega is now. There's just a whole bunch of cheaters. There's a whole bunch of everything, a whole bunch of toxicity that, frankly, no one cares about or needs. You know, too many people have huge Minecraft block game egos, and I think that they think that transfers over to real life, but it really doesn't, because let's face it, if you're trying to ego someone on Minecraft, you know that you don't have much going for you in real life. So you know, it's just kind of funny when you kind of step back and think about that factor, that people are getting toxic on Minecraft, but you know that they're, you know, between the ages of 12 and 17, so they're like middle school or high school. You know, nothing against that. Nothing against those. That's what the age group pretty much should be. But like, you know, I don't think people should be so serious about this game. But you know, whatever. I can't decide that, and I'm not one to decide that. So I got a little off topic, but hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I think it's coming to a close now. This was a bit of a rambly one, but I just wanted to fill you guys in on kind of the situation, what I've been thinking recently. So I'll try to continue the mega series and just keep on growing. We're growing at a great rate, so I really thank you guys so much for that. I think that is about it. Hopefully you guys found this a little helpful, and if you did, make sure to drop a like. It would really help me out at this time, as I already said, and I will see you guys another time. Peace.